Well, this is some shocking news, or maybe it's not too shocking. It's just something you knew would possibly happen, but you turn a blind eye towards it. Kind of like your grandfather dying of cancer, and you sit there and go, grandpa's got lung cancer, but he'll be fine. And then he dies 2 weeks later, and you're like, oh shit, he died. But the thing is, someone on my YouTube channel left a comment telling me that DD Productions quit making mods for Bethesda. And my first thought was, oh, that's just DD. He's really pissed off. I mean, DD Productions is a guy that will fly off the handle at any point because he takes no shit from anyone, I can tell. Like, he's a cool guy to talk to. I've spoken to him like once or twice. He was very cordial because basically we're on the same page as far as PC modding, but, you know, as far as politics and such, we go two different roads. I'm very liberal and he's not. But my thing is, you know, he's been very vocal and adamant about Bethesda.AIDS, as he puts it, or Bethesda.theft, as it's kind of known on the Nexus, and how he feels about it. And I agree with him wholeheartedly that the whole situation over there is fucking pathetic. But I never imagined it would get to the point of where he'd actually quit making mods for Bethesda games and Fallout. So I took it as a grain of salt, but I was also sick, so there wasn't much I could do about it. And often when modders quit, you sit there and think, oh, maybe they'll come back. Sort of like the whole big paid mods debacle on Steam, where a couple modders walked away, and then after the Steam paid mods thing went up in smoke, they came back. And it was like, okay, I guess he'd come back, cool. Lord of War, one of my favorite mod authors. Like, I've covered so many of his mods over the past year. Quit making mods. He quit. I had no fucking idea. I noticed like my NCR Ranger stuff didn't get any updates, and I was just like, oh, maybe it doesn't need any updates. It's because it's over. He made the NCR Ranger armor. He made the B90 armor that was something with a working jetpack. I still have it on my computer. I was going to review it, but I never got around to it. And my favorite armor that I still use to this day, the NCR Scavenger armor. Fucking gone, dude. He quit because of the whole Bethesda.net debacle. Apparently there was some mod theft. There are people harassing him and bothering him to port shit. And I know that his NCR Ranger armor was stolen and put up there, but I didn't know it went this far. So he took all of his mods and he took them all down. You can't find them on the Nexus. The Scavenger armor is gone. The NCR Ranger's armor is gone. And it's tragic. It's a loss for everyone involved, in my opinion. It is. I would love to plead for Lord of War to return out of just the sheer fact that his work is amazing. And I'm at a loss for words. It's like a superhero dying. And Superman's dead. Shit. I don't know what to say. There was this time he fucking saved a falling plane, and then he winked at me in the window, and he served me some coffee. I don't know how to put it. Like, the level of work and detail in his mods were staggering. They were beyond everything in the Bethesda game. They enriched the experience. It was armor that you actually wanted to wear, you actually wanted to own, that your character would probably play the whole game with. Whereas most of the armors, the vanilla armors in Fallout 4 are pretty fucking lame. I don't wear vanilla armor because it's that ass. The fact that Bethesda is the root of all of this. They are. I don't care what anyone says. Bethesda is the root of this. They knew, because anyone with a quarter of a brain would know. Doing this without the proper implementation, without the proper moderation, without the proper attention would lead to a whole fuckfest. They knew it, because there's always been this weird sort of rivalry between console players and PC gamers. Honestly, more console players than PC gamers to me, because the whole PC Master Race thing is a joke. Most of us that use it, it's a fucking joke, dude. Get with it. And console gamers are always running around going, PCs are so expensive. I'll stick to my PlayStation, blah, 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 because it's ease of use. And then, you know, fucking Microsoft is sitting here looking at these assholes and telling them, the Xbox Scorpio is coming. We're thinking about having an incremental upgrade that mirrors the Apple plan for object upgrades and shit like that. And now, you would be surprised at how many fucking console gamers sitting there going, I like this. I'm willing to buy a new console every year or two. Like, you dumb fuckwit. That's pretty much PC gaming in a nutshell. Here's the difference though. If you bought a top-of-the-line graphics card and put it in your computer and you had a decent CPU, you could use that graphics card and outlive the consoles. You save so much fucking money in the long run. Like, this is basically to rape you. The reason why Apple makes $1 billion is because they know the user base is too fucking stupid to wake up and realize Apple's fucking us. They just make this phone incrementally better, and then they put out drivers and OS updates that fuck the last phone. Like, I'm already reading, don't upgrade to the new iOS 10 with your iPhone 5 or it'll screw up and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't think for a fucking minute that Sony and Xbox won't make you do an upgrade that'll slow down your computer and kind of nudge you into your console and kind of nudge you into buying a new console, you got another fucking thing coming. Every time I turn on my PlayStation, the shit's got an update that I can't get past, and all I use it for is fucking watching Netflix. So now I have to wait 30 minutes for this shit to update some bullshit I don't need or give a fuck about to look at Netflix. Fuck you, Sony, and fuck you, Microsoft. I'm sorry, I'm actually pissed off. But the long point is, Bethesda is to blame for this. And I found out recently that Dark One, the guy who runs the Nexus, offered to help Bethesda get their moderation in preparation and all this other crap. He was going to help them like get their shit together. So when they build their mod site, it'd be like the Nexus. So that way you'd have somebody who knows how to handle the community or a community of mods, help you out and weed out people who are going to like try and steal mods and do all this and this. And Bethesda either ignored him or just flat out told him no. And now everything Bethesda is talking about they want to do with their summer roadmap quotation marks are the changes that Dark One was already trying to tell them about, which is, it's just like, it's fucking stupid, man. Bethesda's to blame for this. And the fact that they're putting out Skyrim remastered, the big selling point is the mods. That's it. That's fucking it, dude. Skyrim Remastered's big selling point is the mods. I don't care how much people like Skyrim. Who the fuck wants to buy Skyrim again that looks slightly better with a few better shades and slightly better textures, which honest to God, I'd put dollars to donuts. The textures that are going to be in the upgraded version of Skyrim are the high definition texture pack that came out for the PC fucking years ago. I mean, that's going to be it. They'll add a little depth of field of some new light shaders and then fucking mods. They want the modders to basically be the selling point of this fucking game. It's paid mods, except this time Bethesda doesn't have to put any money in a modder's fucking pocket. And this shit's going to happen all over a fucking again. There's already a shit ton of great mods on the Nexus, and once modders find out that their shit is being stolen, even if they haven't updated it, it'll probably lead to more people quitting. It'll probably lead to more issues. And what's Bethesda going to do? They're going to line their fucking pockets because they don't give a shit. Someone on the Nexus put it great right here. He said something to the effect of, I just recently played The Witcher 3, and he said he couldn't believe that Bethesda couldn't do any better. And it is just like, yeah, pretty much. Bethesda is the master of putting out half-baked shit because they know the modders will fix it. And now Bethesda's found a way to extend the life of their games on consoles, make more money without having to work, and just fucking ride off the coattails of modders. And the only ones that suffers are the fucking community. The modders suffer too. They put in months, weeks, even years creating some great mod for some fuckwit to steal, put it up on Bethesda.net, and then Bethesda sticks their thumb up their ass for about a couple weeks before taking down the stolen mod, and the process repeats itself until the modder goes, you know what, fuck this, and takes down their mod, I'm done, I'm out. And then great, now we lose a modder, we lose content, we lose free content that's actually good. That's the crime. That's the fucking crime of all of this. Bethesda is fucking putting out these lackluster fucking DLCs. We got a DLC plan that's worth more than $25 or jumping it to $50. This is not worth $50. It's not worth $25. The fucking story expansion costs more than a story expansion for The Witcher fucking 3. And The Witcher 3 story expansion trounced this shit in 20 minutes in. I was enthralled with Blood and Wine. Within 20 minutes, I was hooked to the story. I was interested in everything going on. Fucking Far Harbor, dude, I haven't even completed more than 3 missions. That's how little I give a fuck about what's going on. That's how lame the whole thing is. Oh my Christ. I'm fucking pissed, dude. Like, I'm pissed that it's coming to this. And Bethesda doesn't even say sorry to the modders. Bethesda doesn't give a fuck about the community. Pete Hines and Todd Howard will jerk off in your mother's fucking face and smile at you and wink and say, you owe me $50 for this expansion pack, little buddy. And most console gamers go, yes, thank you, Todd, for doing this. Thank you for remastering Skyrim with mods. Thank you. You know what? If you really give a shit about mods, if you really want to test them out, if you really want to enjoy this, fucking just get a PC. I'm sorry. Like, the only people who have an excuse are people in third world countries. People who live in areas where computer parts are super duper expensive. If you live in America or England or where the fuck that's like first world and you have a cell phone, I have a newsflash for you, sunshine. Let's see, your cell phone bill, you end up paying them more over the course of your 2-year plan than the phone's fucking worth. And don't even get me started on the people I know that buy cell phones flat out. Like, oh, I don't want to be locked into a contract, so I just went out and bought a Samsung Galaxy S. And like, the shit just came out, it's $800 for a fucking phone. But then they sit there and look me in the face and go, yeah, but, you know, PC gaming's way too expensive. Like, bitch, for $800, you'd have one hell of a computer. Yeah, I like consoles. The simplicity. Fuck off. Oh my god. This is terrible, man. Fucking A. It's only going to keep going. There's only more modders. There's probably more modders that have quit. But so far, I know DD and Lord of War are gone. I don't even want to bother looking at who else is gone. It might explain why when I was looking through my mods and trying to update them, there's just so many that were off the Nexus. And it's like, oh, maybe the mod author is fixing it or something. No, they're just taking them down because of this fucking mod thievery shit. To the assholes who steal his stuff and re-upload it and have no shame and say they're sticking it to the PC elitists. Great. You know, that's a great idea. Piss off people making shit for free and then suck the ass at Bethesda who charged you $5 for a workshop DLC that you could get for free on the PC, asshat. A free and better expansion. Far better. Oh my... Oh, I'm out. I'm done. You know... I don't care if anybody rates this down because they're mad at the way I view it. I don't care if a console gamer gets pissed off at me about this. I don't care. Fuck it. You know, if you really give that much of a shit, you know, get a PC, dude. It's not that hard. You know, you could have a nice PC for $500 and enjoy mods. Or you could stick with your consoles, be fucked over with this small 2 gigabyte limit and the 900 megabyte limit on PlayStation, and then yell at modders because it's their fault, you know. Oh, and also tell modders they don't own anything. That's what I've been seeing a lot of. Oh, they don't own anything once they upload it. Oh, fuck off, dude. Have you seen the textures and meshes these fuckers have used? They're not from the game. Okay, bitch. Bethesda did not use that much... did not use that many polys on their models, okay? But it's just... Bethesda's too lazy. If you see something cool on the Nexus or on YouTube that's a mod... and it looks really good, guess what? Bethesda probably had nothing to do with it. Like, there was zero assets used from Bethesda because most of their fucking assets are assets. Alright, I'm done. I'm out. I'm sorry. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm just really bummed out. They're just fucking horrible, man.